Hey guys, we're back. Let's have some fun. Maybe crash a wedding. I'd say I haven't been this into the game since the last one. Hey look, now my shit comes up. Da, 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 da. Alright. Slip. Wait. Did I not bring him the sword? I did not. Get all the sleep I can.
Christ, pardon me.
Are you going to bake bread today?
I don't think so.
Good morning, lad.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God, nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first. Farewell.
First off. Huh? Where is it? Oh, I put it up. I don't know. Oops. Did I? What about your towel? Thank you. I'm loving the game. Loving it. Horses. Oh, I didn't. What did I do with it? What did I?
Just watch where you're going next time.
Hey, you watch where you're going.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Something's odd about that. What are you doing? Running me over and shit. Yeah, this is definitely probably the best games I've played in a while. And I didn't even grab my leather gloves.
Were you at the
Dumbass.
I didn't see you there. Just as well.
Alright, let's get to smithing.
I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately.
Hermit sword.
the one with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream.
Maybe we could sneak some wine in. That would make it more bearable.
Or just say sod it and not go.
Talking about, you want to go to hell?
Hell or a never-ending boring lass, what's the difference?
Well, did you get it sorted out? Hopefully. But it cost me all the money my pa left me. I even had to sell the ring from my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts, I don't know what I'll do. This was the 3rd time. Go and see the priest and ask him to talk to him. Oh, please. The priest gambles with them. What? You bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How
This
did it
one's
end up
gonna need
there?
some more work.
Did she just answer you? She's already told you no.
Silly baby.
Looks like a flying blade. Toledo steel. 3-star. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Where you going?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
We're gonna go to a wedding. After I made a great sword. Oh yeah. Give me a few minutes.
Can we go to Samin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
That's a big no.
No?
Then why haven't you changed yet? You can't go to a wedding like that, God damn it. Just look
Oh,
at yourself.
damn it.
You're going to embarrass me there. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right, all right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
Shit, let's go. No armor? I can't wear armor? Rude. Where can I buy clothes at? Is there a tailor? Blacksmith. Alchemy. Hurry up. Run her. Don't want to keep the old man waiting. No, I got the sword.
Oh, you mutt.
Why are people so mean to my dog? What did they do to him?
What are you doing here?
What do you want? You look terrible.
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. You just have to come by when I'm open for business. Then I'll surely advise you what to wear. And if you change at the shop, I'll tell you right away if you've made the right choice. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom. Take care.
Oh. Let's wait now.
You silly doggy.
You silly
What do you want,
doggy.
you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
Trade.
Show me your wares.
Alright. So does it tell me? Like, oh. So busy. Burger. So, oh, where? I'm a level. Let's go with that one. And not that one. No. And let's get some ants. All right. Alright, so let's go.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take.
So let's go. Off. Or that. Or that. No. No.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
Well, it's not that bad, but it's still missing something.
What do you have for sale?
Hey. What'd she say? Babe.
I hope you'll be satisfied. My friend. What are you here for?
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass myself at the wedding.
Well, it's...
What do you have for... Word about the price.
All right.
How's this?
That's almost an... You'll convince... Thank you, and take... How can I help you today, friend?
Do I look good now? I don't want to embarrass...
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
Alright, let's go. Where the bath's at? Bathhouse here. There's only one. Think about it. Maybe not on the cliffs to get dirty.
Greetings to you. How can I help you?
Ugh.
Certainly.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
I hope you enjoyed your stay. You're always welcome. I apologise.
Alrighty.
God grant you help.
Going to at least have a weapon on me.
What can I do for you?
Can we go to Semin now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, You can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Welcome, Radovan.
How's it going, groom? How's your health?
What can I tell you? You know how it is.
I need something to eat.
I was walking by a while ago, and he was telling her something about butterflies.
Of course, we're gonna steal some food. Is it really stealing?
What's she supposed to do? Run away, yelling like crazy? There's nowhere for her to hide. Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet? If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sucker. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
Oh,
I'd
handsome
like to see
Henry.
that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
Wow.
All right. I could...
Fantastic. I knew right away you'd be up for a bit of fun.
Wait, though.
Stop dilly-dallying and go and get her! Before Wojtek wears her down!
Is there any point in trying to get a word in?
None. That's our Svatja for you.
Ah, bugger off. It'll be a laugh.
Sorry about
What's Wojtek even
You just never give up, do you?
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like. Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
say? Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
You're a joke. And that's all you can do to amuse Mishka.
If you hadn't interrupted us so rudely, I'd have recited a poem to the girl.
You? A poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
So recite one yourself if you're so clever.
A vagabond I might be, with my pitcher empty. But now I am a lord, my dear, with a pitcher full of beer.
There might be something in that. Wojtek's been blabbering at me so long, I've worked up a thirst.
Blabbering? I was keeping you company.
How about you just leave me alone? Have you still not got it into your head that I'm not interested in you or your reciting?
But wait! There's 2 more verses.
And that's 4 too many.
This is all your fault. Who do you think you are? You turn up out of nowhere and start humiliating me in front of Mishka.
You're doing a good enough job of that without my help. I just happen to be passing.
I'll give you Ma. I challenge you to a duel.
What?
Are you afraid? Prove you're a man.
Wojtek, for the love of God, surely you're not going to fight here. I hope at least one of you has some sense.
A fight? No way. Go off and cry to your ma. I'll stay here with Mishka.
You can forget about that. Wojtek might be an idiot, but you'll know better.
See? If you'd kept your nose out, it wouldn't have all gone to shit.
What
Fucking
a pack
hell.
of idiots.
See what
this
you
is
did?
all I need.
Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
I don't want to punch you in the head.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. Glad I got to know her.
Don't try to bluff us, Henry. We saw how she sent both of you packing. Anyway, you lost, so you're drinking.
Wait, what do you mean, lost? It was you two who made a bet. For 10 groschen.
Well, we did twist your arm a bit, so we'll drink with you.
All right, then. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. To ours!
To ours, then. I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Burghoff in return. I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. Their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
About the beggars, sir.
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? or that I'm a pinch person.
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Toomer and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen.
I don't even think I have
Like
any
I said,
lockpicks.
the cook won't let anyone in.
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen, eh?
Where else? And she never takes her eyes off the pantry door.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
Not drunk enough for a wedding feast.
God, this will be a fuck up.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
I'm not hungry right now.
Well, that's too bad.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Yeah. I will need it.
He doesn't know shit about it.
Stop dilly-dallying,
Get out of my way. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Your Lord Semine tells me you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you after? There's food and drink in the courtyard. What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please. Get out of... Christ, pardon me. This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please. What are you doing in there? Out! It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Hell, you anyway.
Smells so good.
Yeah, if I don't serve him, someone else will. Stop dilly-dallying. Tell me
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Just said I had 40.
Wait, I'll look for some...
Forget it. Try the pantry instead. Farewell.
Hey, one more.
What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guests that swill petty food.
I picked some...
Let me see. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
I'm ready for a couple. Woo! Getting a little buzzed.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge.
That's
We're
good.
both from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. You This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't there be no but fishy, but also me took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I don't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
That's enough, both of you. You're not going to argue here. It would just embarrass us even more. Come on, Older. Cheer up, or your bride will leave you at the altar. You lad.
I hope to God it doesn't. I recently spoke to the priest from our youth.
Much the rich rule the world.
You're here too. Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Sameen spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes. That's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Sorry, Gules, but I don't know you well enough to drink with you.
You're right about that. We're not exactly old pals, so why fraternize? Then I'll drink to myself. To Gules!
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Sameen will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travellers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk. just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if we get lucky.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
No point.
Hey! I know you! Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper. Stop shouting, for God's sake.
I've been waiting for you, you know?
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my feet.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, what you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
Wish I could do that.
I apologize.
The girl has to wait.
You to say.
Don't be insolent, Older.
That's enough, both of you. You're not going to argue here. It was just embarrassing.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. This is my kitchen. A stick. And burst
Do we
into
really have
flames.
to wait for
I'm so
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Wonder he's in such a hurry.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on!
Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie.
Excuse me.
It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
7 beers, 4 shots. Oh, shit.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
That could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Alright. We're back. Get to go and give some children some Alton, totem sleep. Be right back. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. All right, let's go. All right, let's go find a sword.
So you forge a gift for young Olga?
That's right. A first-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
Where have you been?
I'm not making excuses.
Yellow.
You're not gonna plow on Sunday, are you?
No. And nor should you.
I plow over. No.
Take care,
I don't like you.
Hey! Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bushek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Chelyov.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course, but it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
That's rude.
That's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every guard has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bushek.
I'm not Bushek, but still. Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind.
You want
All right.
anything more to worry about?
On the contrary.
Have you come to play dice?
I don't play dice.
So what do you want?
I wanted to congratulate you. You're marrying off your daughter. What a day.
Aye. Well, thanks. And you'll drink to it with me?
Naturally. I won't turn down the father of the bride.
I'm happy to hear that. Here's to my Agnes.
To the bride.
Baker.
Really daft.
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know
Excuse
you
me.
actually rescued me?
Want to do the dice tournament, but
What has she done to me?
Better be careful not to mess up the nice clothes. Who gave them booze this time, I'd like to know.
What's the matter? Shit yourself.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Berghoff will arrive when the time's right.
I'll beat
Excuse
you.
me.
Didn't take anything out of the cellar. What's it to be?
We should wake him, though.
My husband said he'd wait till tonight.
Is it true you bought a gift for young Olga?
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long does you have to kiss old Penny's ass? Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, weren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Where does he a scribe look up?
Lord be with you. Take care now.
I hope the old man doesn't see me here.
It's fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you got it from something in here?
I think.
Day in, day out. Especially about us.
Shit.
Because you won't live in peace for a moment.
Hey, this boy knows how to swing a sword too.
You there? A word, if you will. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
I'll dance with her, but I want something in return.
Well, what a Samaritan you are.
I'll need coin for a bath maid when your daughter bruises my feet.
You? Oh, all right then. What I wouldn't do for my darling girl. When you've danced with her, come back and I'll give you something.
And where can I find her?
She's sitting there by the fire, the one with the wreath and the purple dress.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing. You'll see.
Well, all right.
Saw it with my own eyes. I don't have the whole day to use. Give it a rest. Then we'll see how long that smirk will last. The bottom foot was mine. Oh, God, this is punishment.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Here for my reward.
Here you go. You're a scoundrel, but you deserve a reward. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
But there's something I'd like to ask you.
I think I'm gonna heal.
Well, Graham. Could be better. I can't explain the count. Where have you been?
That was rude.
Talk of the county. If I find out you're lying to me and you've been getting drunk or playing dice the whole time, I did none of that.
About the nomad camp by the...
Bohush may have survived, but he never returned to the village. How is that fair to us? Take care now.
I'm sure there's a herb for that.
It might be a better idea to give my wife a drop of something to quieten her down.
Don't worry your head about that,
You're not that old.
I've already lost one wife. I don't need to go through it a second time.
Mishka has plenty of time to get married.
I just hope she won't end up an old maid.
Don't.
What are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my place.
First of all, I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you.
sir.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
Should we have a toast to you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. But as a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without it. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burghoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does. Till we meet again. Fool Albrecht keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
Just can't decide. Blessed evening to you.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Sword roller.
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
Did you like it a lot? Maybe even enough to take it from the blacksmith?
Hey, hold on. I do enjoy pretty things. I really do. But what would I do with a sword? I wouldn't even know how to hold it.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise, it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long. See you later. That roast looks delicious. Excuse me? I'd better be careful not to mess up my nice clothes.
Teddy does not be quiet. I'm about to go beat him. What the hell?
Maybe I could have a slice.
They said there's one of these stairs. That son of a bitch lied to me.
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't send me.
I see. So what do you want from me?
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye. But nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you'll spot it easily. That's all I need. Hope they catch it. Might not seem. Take care and have a pleasant.
Why are you reading on one?
Not to mess up a nice.
Those stairs? What's on those stairs I see? There's some stairs over here.
That's what princes do.
Ah, goddamn motherfucker.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanish why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see it?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Why
Last
did...
I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice?
I don't.
There you go then.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest
Where
long
have
ago.
you been all my
You'd
life?
have to hear him. He
In
doesn't miss
Prague?
a chance to have a go at
Really?
anyone. If I'm not wrong.
Gutenberg.
I fucking bet he threw it over. Little string. I bet he threw it up there. Where do we get underneath? No. Should have been drunk. Wanted to help you, but can't help you.
So I thought you threw it in here.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Why does he look so bad? When will they pick another hair?
Right back where we started.
Yeah. Basically.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go. A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
And whose wedding was it we're going to?
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No, but I am seeing two of you, laddie. Hey!
Whoa.
Pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? We're drinking to the health of the newlyweds. And anyone who doesn't drink is only wishing them grief. So get boozing, laddie.
Thanks for nothing.
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
But they broke your friend's hearts.
What?
Guess what I found in the pond?
What?
A sword. And not just any sword.
Damn it. So you're the one who found it.
So you know how it got there?
If you must know, yes, I do.
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Samin. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
After tonight, you and the Semines will be one family. If I were you, I'd rather forget those grievances.
It's easy for you to say. You don't have to put up with their condescending horseshit every day. But you're probably right. Damn it. God be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Kiss my ass.
If you're my friend, you'll have a drink. It'll be the
Younger and a lot poorer too.
Do you always have to be such a killjoy?
Sorry, I've had it up to the eyeballs with fellas today.
It's the happiest day of their lives.
What do you want?
Well, the ceremony went really well, milady. When they both said yes.
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
Forget about it, girl.
Why? Don't you fancy me?
I do. Only I can't.
How come?
I'm not good enough for you.
Let me be the judge of that, will you?
I'm just a wanderer. I don't stay anywhere for long. I'm not well off, and but I get into trouble all the time.
But I don't mind any of that. My father has plenty of money, and I'm sure he'd be generous with my dowry.
All right, I'll speak plainly. Just leave me alone, if you'd be so kind.
But I thought we understood each other. You barbarian!
You all right?
Christ, stop blundering around.
That's my late father-in-law.
May the Lord give him eternal rest.
Like I said, I don't insist they mingle with the guests all night. Greetings. What do you want from me?
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children, and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. God be with you.
About to break up. So I need you here and nowhere else. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Henry, I just saw you, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler. I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, but she can also be a real thorn in my side. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Berkoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity.
Why didn't Lord von Bergoff come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today. Has anyone seen Alder?
Not for some time, my lord.
Did you talk to him?
Can't you see I have company?
Why didn't Lord von Bergoff come?
How should I know? He must have been delayed somewhere.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
I'll kill that fool. He'll just never change. Where can I find him?
He's in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Jesus wept. All right, I'll go and get him. We'd better go home before he makes us a complete laughing stock. Thank you, Henry.
I couldn't find anything.
You're a mess, Jules.
Bugger off. Ugh.
Bullshit! Whose fault could it be? Stop making excuses!
But... darling...
No, darlings. Get yourself together. We're going home. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
go home.
I'm coming.
You're plastered.
Do you know why von Berghoff didn't come after all?
I don't know. Something must have held him up. We should have waited for him with the ceremony. But Alder didn't want to delay any longer, and he wouldn't be persuaded.
Do you know where I can find the newlyweds? I'd like to wish them good luck, health and all that.
That's nice of you, but I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law in a while.
Where's the bride?
Father, have you seen the bride and groom? I'd like to personally congratulate them.
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Alder since he made his vows.
And the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father. I won't disturb you anymore.
God be with you. Till we meet again.
See you later.
Everybody. What do you want from me?
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, that surely makes me feel better. It's easy for you to say. You won't have to listen to all the girls laughing at you in the morning. Dubravka dances like a bear. Dubravka's never been kissed. Dubravka will end up a nun.
I'm sorry to hear that. But don't worry about it so much. You're young and pretty. You'll soon find a suitor.
You know of anyone?
How about Svatya? The bailiff's son is a dashing fella.
He's a little too brash for me. He wouldn't even let me speak.
You could be right about that. What about Vitek?
Vitek's not bad, but his pa's a drunkard who's always getting into trouble. My parents told me to stay away from that family on account of all the gossip about them.
Do you know Wojtek? He might like you.
That scoundrel! Folk respect his pa, yes. But Wojtek? It's like he wasn't even sired by him.
Maybe you'd like it in a nunnery.
Never! I'd rather marry old Oberon than become a nun.
There's an idea.
You buffoon.
Trying to be nice to you, but guys got awfully quiet over here.
You let it go for once. We came here to have fun.
Go ahead and have fun then. I want to find out who's paying quick for me.
Then go and find out somewhere else and stop bothering us.
What heart, you goat? You got spurned by a girl. Don't make it sound like torture.
Really well, but they don't say
I didn't expect him to be this moved.
Everybody stays where they are.
laughing at me again.
And so, I've not seen the bride. Not seen anybody.
Has anyone seen Olga? I'm sorry.
Never!
My friend.
Why did he leave?
Hey, it's going well.
Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter? Eh?
How are you doing tonight?
It's Older.
Did he?
Really?
No.
This is the second one.
He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was
Yeah.
hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere.
Yes, I have.
What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Yeah, this is like a literal part 2 of the first one. It's a blast so far, playing as Henry.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But
Alder was on edge all day, especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any Lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
That doesn't sound like a good idea. A bride is supposed to be chaste, fragile, pure.
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's sake. And where is he? So, are we drinking or not?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Well now.
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you, but you might have waited until this lot went home.
Alright. Let's get fighting. Poor Henry.
Fucking home! Shit! We're going to get you! Nice hit!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
You caught him out sneaky!
Don't spare him!
He's got no chance to look!
Slice him up!
You'll be fucking sorry!
Now
You won't escape punishment! Slice him up! You're not mad!
Hey! Come and help me!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Well now. Locked up again. You shits. So we're back? Well... Oh. Damn. Godwin. So, how am I playing this?
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Damn shit, veins in them.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Why am I playing as Godwin?
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, far from home, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all, I was completely alone.
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time, I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you.
Hans! But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it!
Move it! I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
I so did not expect them to fucking threaten to hang him for poaching.
So,
Nah.
if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
You're such a dick.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer
I
to
need
God.
to,
Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
I got more question. But I will be right back. I'm gonna have to make you a mod. That's all I gotta say. Oh, that was rough. Alright.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Oh. Here we go. Gonna watch Lord Capon be killed. Circle. Then tell me what. Beggar. It's a bullshit song.
To talk about the inheritance, but your father's still alive.
Seriously. I need to.
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time is nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, bad news.
Excuse me.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Koski.
Let's hope the bride is.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the country.
Leave it alone, would you? I suppose it's your life. It was nice. Good food and drink.
Excuse me.
Fuck off. You're such a dick. Not fond of these guards.
It's a lot better here in Crossgate.
Clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
Wenceslas was worthless as a king, true, blacksmith. Who'd care what I think?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though.
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye. We got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
I don't care. Find me. I'll whip your ass. Look up. Shut up.
Notice you standing there.
So then I clear my throat and he straightens up, looks at me, mumbles something in tones and goes.
The first bell. Another 11 to go. That's that.
Been working on the gallows? I ain't gonna talk to him yet. Nope. Actually, what I'm gonna do.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, if you really don't have anything for me, I'll just idle around then.
That'd suit you, eh? None of that. Only, what to do with you? I've only got work in the forge, and that's a craft, an art, you could say.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me.
At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, always bothering me that he don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
Well, the thing is, I've never forged horseshoes.
A blacksmith's son and you never made horseshoes? Well, whatever. You'll manage somehow.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Usually 4.
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate. I've even got some sketches there. They could help you since you've still got things to learn.
All right, but I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads, this here itinerary...
Oh. Nope.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
But the blacksmith is just around the corner.
I know he is, only he tells me to wait, that he's got more important things to do.
Seems to me he's just talking.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what can I do? I'm just a loudmouth cook, so I have to wait.
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me. And then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Oh, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
Makes sense.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Gotta hurry up. Go ahead and make this other. Do I gotta read it? Gotta read it. Oops. Other.
have to hammer it more evenly. Oh, this is useless. It's cold.
It's not technically cold. I know that. Do 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 do.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work. The second toll for hands. I can't keep hitting the same place. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Apparently it was. That's rough for what it was last time. Don't look bad.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
Oh, you're unpleasant.
Can't wait.
Very unpleasant.
Fanker the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Sure.
Nope. Here. Red pot. Open. I'll take charcoal.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You go in with me and you're helping me. Come along.
Alright. In trouble, it's on you.
What a day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook's fanker, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui! Idab, here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
The third toll. I better get moving.
What am I going to do? I mean, there ain't nothing to be done.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Let's see what you've got.
I'll fix what we got.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
You don't see something like that.
How am I supposed to get to Thomas? What's this? I'm find a worker on there. Just put me in a circle. When you go upstairs.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Yeah.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What's secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once. That's that. And now off you go.
You've no
I've
business
had
here.
enough. You're under arrest. Surrender, now!
Hey.
Howie, what did I do?
Calm down. I surrender.
What did I
A
do?
bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that? For now, you're...
Look.
What are you talking about?
I was looking for the latrines. I couldn't hold it any longer.
That's where you were looking? Are you shitting me?
No, but I almost shat myself.
Shut up! You're trying to trick me, but I'm not falling for it.
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
In that case, the pillory awaits.
Take me away.
Now, show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go.
Huh? Oh, fuck. That's bullshit. How am I supposed to get up there and get to that? Alright, at least it's saved after I got it. So, we'll see. Let's go.
I brought you
That took long enough, and you know who...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to...
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse.
I'll be going then.
So run along.
Dick.
I'm sorry.
I need to get up top.
Calm down a bit.
Aye, the celebration is over and done with. Everything's going well.
Oh, can't sabotage it.
just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. Good day to you.
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
But that poacher is innocent.
An innocent poacher? But that's nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure it don't collapse when he swings.
By the way, would you happen to know how I can get up top in the Maiden?
Why, up the stairs, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not actually allowed inside the tower.
Then don't go there. Hey, I'd love to chat with you, but I got a job to do.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
Prayer pointed blades. I'm gonna this will save you a repair kit and save you money on repairs.
The third toll. We better get moving. Can't get any better than this.
Fucking hack some bitches up.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh. Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyak that wanted into the castle too. But for a damn different reason.
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Tursky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
You don't mind building a scaffold for an innocent man?
No, such matters ain't my concern. The lords decide. I just build the scaffold. A fella has to know his place in this world, like my old pa used to say.
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work, too. Farewell, my friend.
What is it you need?
There's so many systems in this game. Wow. Actually, maybe.
Greetings.
Nope, nothing.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads. Oh no.
1 second. Welcome to Ultra. Oh! Apparently. Money with her. That time. Alright, where's this well at?
It's a nice place to rest.
Property belongs to someone else.
The only bit of
Obviously.
far and wide.
Fucking like these sons of bitches. No water. Where's that well at? Must be up above. This is weird.
Be glad he's on his food again. Would you rather he was groaning in bed?
If his stomach...
This is that well that Calder mentioned. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
They're not drowned, but...
The fourth bell.
not allowed here. Out now.
Okay.
I've had enough. You're under arrest. So, here you are. Now I've got you.
Mercy! I surrender!
I surrender!
Like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people's property like that? For now, you'll pay a fine. But if we find out there's anything missing, we'll charge you with theft.
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
Why is it?
In that case, the pillory...
No.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
You don't even let me choose anything.
Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go.
Mission failed. Yeah. Dicks. Stealth is not my strong suit in this.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Ugh, this was a bad idea.
Nope.
But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Pick anything else up?
Fourth bell.
Fuck is this right here?
Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true. They're building a scaffold in the courtyard.
Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know, but they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now, fortunately.
In the brewery at noon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather singing in the back room. Merrily the boys all gather singing in the back room. And now the sun is low
What are you sneaking around?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ. First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school?
A university. With professors.
Now listen here, you filthy vagabond. No one is going to make fun of me. Clear off before I have you whipped, you mangy cur. Oh, it started up again. On your way.
What? Was that you?
What was it I wanted?
What? Huh? Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life and death. Thomas is the only one who can testify to what happened.
Yes! It's a matter of life and death for my brother. I want him to rest. Besides which, he's delirious and can't tell you anything.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or livestock.
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the Crone.
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you. Hold on. I'm just going to...
Dollar over there. Why would you? You guys are mean motherfuckers. I gotta say.
It's all right. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
How am I supposed to sneak out of here? Be nice if I can like knock it.
Huh? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
Very hard. I'm done my lockpicks. Had all my things. I probably had a potion for it. The fucking arrow ain't gonna do me no good.
Did he take anything? He must have been looking for something. But what? What? It was you!
I surrender. Enough.
Felt like doing it for now. You'll pay.
I can't pay.
What the
I
fuck?
don't have enough money.
In that case.
You didn't even give me the goddamn option. There we go.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No? What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, that girl... Aye.
All right, then. That's that. And now, I've had enough. You're under arrest.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Look. Refuse.
What you've got.
Have it your way, then. I'll beat you. Ah!
You fucking beat me. Fucking dick. Like, how am I supposed to make all this work? I gotta, like, work fucking magic?
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
There's, like, nothing I can do. Hey. Can you grant me safe passage?
How does it look?
Not very good. If you're
I can't do nothing. Wait, is there a way to throw a rock? How did I do that?
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
I'm not worried about Hans. Yes, 7 more to go. That's... So, I can't sneak. Not a lot.
Mother of God. You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
Now you'll see the crime doesn't pay.
Huh? What's going on? You want surrender?
I'm at an impasse. I can't do nothing. I'm severely stuck, and I got a time constraint.
You'll be fine.
Oh, if
It's all right.
nothing I can do.
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Ain't gonna do me no good. There's gotta be a way to get out of here. Why don't I have lockpicks? I break this fucking bell. I don't know why you're looking for anything. That didn't do anything.
Who could have opened?
Never waited to like the rope. Let's see. Equip. Combat. Jet. It's just weird. It's like, I know you can. B. You deaf? And it don't matter. I can't get away.
Mother of God. What's that? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once!
Easy! I surrender!
Now I'll show you. You can't say you'll...
Got
I
it.
can't pay.
In that case...
Huh?
Look.
What are you?
Look, we're both.
Where are you?
It's like.
No.
They're weird. Well, this you high, and all of us. That girl. Aye.
Oh, that's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Alright, thank you. Bye-bye now.
Hey, you've no business here.
I'm getting...
Are you looking to steal something?
Oh, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I didn't even...
So, here you are. Now
What the... What did I do? I left. I fucking left. Fucking bitch.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
It's fucking Capon's fault. Let his fucking ass die. Should do. What we should do. But it's not what we're going.
You're not permitted to be.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
What would I be looking for there anyway?
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
I've got you. You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up.
Look.
What are you talking? That's where.
No, but I.
Shut up.
To hell with. The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world.
Mercy.
Execute you on the spot.
Felt like doing a bit of robbery, did you? Snooping around on other people for now?
Look. Can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about?
I
That's where.
No.
Shut.
I surrender.
Now show me what you've got.
All right.
All right then. You won't avoid. God be with you.
That I can fucking do.
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it.
I don't understand. First off, you gotta sneak up in here. And then you gotta sneak all the way back out. Why couldn't you guys make this a little bit less frustrating than what it is? Because this is dumb. Like, guys that don't do stealth, it's like you're forcing stealth for a reason. I'm not a stealth player. I mean, I could be if I wanted to be, but I don't want to be. A blacksmith's son. Shush. Blacksmith's son. Why would he want to be, if he's going the honorable route, why would he go with the stealth option? He wouldn't. Back in this way, it was one way or the other. There was no in between. Just saying. Excuse me. Kind of aggravating though. You have this other option of like using stones. Why can't they use them? Like, boom. Hey, look. There's something flying, whizzing right by your head.
Huh? You're not permitted to be here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You can't. You'll pay.
Okay.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're wheel. Well, this you high, and all of us. That girl made. Aye.
Oh, that's that. And now off you.
Hey,
I've had
you've
enough.
no business here.
You're under arrest.
Are you looking to steal something?
How does that work? How the fuck does that work?
Steal something?
You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all are. This is bullshit. This whole sequence is bullshit. For a non-stealth player, this is bullshit. Cause I'm not even thinking stealth. I didn't know that was something I had to think about. Fuckers. So now I'm gonna have to load my game up from a different spot. Or I'm gonna call it. And I don't know which yet. I'm having fun, but I'm just so frustrated. Like, there's gotta be a better way. So alright, let's do this one. This one will probably put me below.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
So let's not do that.
I won't drown, at least.
It don't make no sense. Like, what's this door over here for? Like, why is it here? Can I use it? Like, why can I not, like, open it?
The fourth bell.
So I think what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna restart from here. So 1, 9:30. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Start with a fresher mind, less frustration. That way, relax, because I'm gonna have to in order to really figure everything out. Alright. Well, with that note, I'm gonna call it. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be on alert tomorrow. I'm not even gonna try to go to work tomorrow because I've been waking up, barely breathing. I'm having a hard time myself right now. But I'll be on early. I'm gonna try and be on by 10 a.m. Eastern Pacific or Eastern Standard Time. My bad. And I will see you all tomorrow. And we'll figure out a way to get Lord Hans Capon out. Because right now, I ain't got a fucking clue.